Hello friends, am I audible? At first I introduce myself Bansode Yasar, and today we are going to learn about the writing skill of English. See, in a writing skill from 8th to 10th you have some writing skills. First is summary writing. In summary writing, we have see details. After that, we will see leaflet, then appeal. In summary writing, at first we must know the word summarize. What is summarize? What is summarize? Summarize means to say something in nutshell, or you can say in a condensed form. It means that it is a brief record, and in summary we have some points. It means how to summarize. The next point is how to summarize. Or you can say डूज ऑफ समरी रायटिंग. याच्यामध्ये समरी रायटिंगमध्ये आपल्याला काही स्टेप्स आहेत, काही गोष्टी आपल्याला लक्षात ठेवायच्या आहेत, आणि दुसरं की काही कोणत्या गोष्टी आपण करायला पाहिजे हे या ठिकाणी आपल्याला बघायचं आहे. द फर्स्ट वन इज रीड द इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स केअरफुली. वी हॅव टू रीड द इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स केअरफुली. ओनली देन वी कॅन समराइज द टॉपिक प्रॉपरली. द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज रीड अँड रीरीड द पॅसेज. If you read and reread the passage, only then you can get the main points and sub points of the topic. Then second point is understand. It means that you have to understand all the points. Only then you can collect the main points from the passage. Then next point is read the instructions. First it the same, and third one is also the same. Then find exactly what you need to summarize. It means that you have to find out the key points, keywords from the passage. If you get the theme, if you understand the passage, only then you can get this point. It means that you can get the main idea of the passage. Then next, identify the main idea through the process of asking questions. It means that you have to ask questions why this passage is written, and what is the main theme, or what the author want to say to the reader. If you find this thing, only then you can summarize it properly. Then next point is form short sentences of your own. This is most important. You have to make or form short sentences of your own. Only then it become very brief. Next point is connect the sentences using linkers. Linkers means we have to use and, but, not only but also, either or, neither nor, etc. Then next, remove redundant words and sentences from the key sentences. It means that unnecessary words we have to remove from the sentences, such like prepositions, articles, etc. Then next point is omit details. Omit details means we should not give examples there if it is also given in the passage. And last thing is that avoid your own interpretation. It means that you should not add your own points, your own thoughts in that passage. Then you also need that don't blindly copy down the writer's style, and don't add your own ideas in that passage. It is most important thing in it. Next point of summary writing is don't. Don't means what should avoid. What should we avoid when we are writing summary? Number one is that include. We should not include much more information or our own information rather than the author. Then add. Include, then add. we should not add any example or any information regarded that passage. Then comment, next point is comment. We should not comment on that passage, or you should not give your own opinion for that passage. It is most important in summary writing. If these things we keep in mind, only then we can write the proper summary of the passage. The next point is steps of summary writing. Okay, steps for summary writing. The first step is read the article twice. We have to write that passage or article twice. What is the purpose of reading that topic twice? It is that we can get the main idea and we can comprehend that passage very well. For that purpose, we have to read that passage twice. Then next step is ask questions about the purpose of writing. We have to ask questions about the purpose of writing, why that passage was written by the author. Only then we can get our main point. Then next step, identify the main idea. We have to find out the main idea, main theme from the passage. Next step is write the first draft. We have to write the first draft, and after that we have to revise that first draft and edit it. It means that if there is addition of examples, we have to omit it in the final draft. And last step is write the final draft. It means that your summary is completed when you write the final draft. Now next point is of writing skill is leaflet. Second, leaflet. Leaflet, from 8th to 10th you have a leaflet of tourist leaflet. Am I right? Yes, tourist leaflet. There are some points how to write tourist leaflet. Okay, these points are, the first one is in leaflet you have tourist leaflet. These writing skills also are useful to you for your further study too. See, tourist leaflet, here are some points how to write tourist leaflet. Number one is that how to go there. Second point is that where to stay. Third point, what to see. Fourth point, time to visit. And the next point is fifth, anything special about that place. These are the points for writing leaflet. These points are very important. Tourist leaflet, in Marathi it is मार्गदर्शिका. आपण मार्गदर्शन याच्यामध्ये करत असतो एखाद्या ठिकाणी कसं जायचं यासाठी आणि कोणत्या कोणत्या गोष्टी तिथे बघण्यासाठी योग्य आहेत हे आपण याच्यामध्ये सांगत असतो. फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज हाऊ टू गो देअर. इट मीन्स दॅट यू हॅव टू टेल हेअर which things you can use for going there. It means that should we use roadways, airways or railways, which is appropriate to go there. Okay, then second point is where to stay. It means that how accommodation facility is available there. त्या ठिकाणी राहण्याची व्यवस्था कशी आहे हे आपल्याला या ठिकाणी सांगायचं आहे. थर्ड पॉइंट, व्हॉट टू सी. इट मीन्स दॅट which points are very important where we can spend the time. Okay, then next point, time to visit. When we visit that particular place, it means that in June or in monsoon, or you can say in summer vacation or in winter season. Particular places where we can spend time, in which season we have to tell in time to visit. Then last point is anything special about that place. It means that other speciality of that place. For example, if we think about Mahabaleshwar, okay, if we think about Mahabaleshwar, we have to tell how to go there, by bus or by private vehicle, by taxi, etc. Then where to stay, 5-star hotel or dharmashala according to everyone's pocket, we can say here. Then what to see in Mahabaleshwar, which points are very important or the tourist attracted towards that points. In Mahabaleshwar, such points are, you can say Arthur Point, Veena Lake, Tabletop Mountain, or you can say Tabletop Maidan, Tiger Hills, then Wilson Point, Sunset Point, Sunrise Point, etc. Then time to visit, we can say that in summer vacation or March to May, this is the best time to visit Mahabaleshwar. And last point, anything special about that place. The last point, anything special about that place, it means that Mahabaleshwar is also famous for strawberries. This is the specialty of Mahabaleshwar. We can write it in that point. This is the type of leaflet. Then another point is that appeal. Next point, appeal. Third point is appeal. अपील इन मराठी, आवाहन करणे. एखादा सोशल काम जर आपण करत असणार असू तर त्याच्यामध्ये लोकांचा सहभाग घेण्यासाठी आपण त्यांना आवाहन करणं गरजेचं आहे. ते आवाहन म्हणजेच काय आहे, अपील. वी हॅव टू अपील, वी कॅन से वी हॅव टू अपील टू द पीपल अबाउट पर्टिक्युलर थिंग विच वी आर गोइंग टू डू. आपण जे काही करणार आहे त्याच्यामध्ये लोकांचा सहभाग घेण्यासाठी आपण हे अपील करायचं असतं. याच्यामध्ये सगळ्यात महत्त्वाची गोष्ट असते, नंबर 1, यू हॅव टू मेक फ्रेम फॉर युअर रायटिंग. तुम्ही जे काही लिहिणार असाल त्याच्यासाठी तुम्ही काय चौकट करणं गरजेचे आहे. सेकंड, यू हॅव टू यूज स्लोगन्स. नंबर 1 इज फ्रेम, सेकंड वन इज यूज स्लोगन्स. Use slogans, you have to use attractive slogans, or you have to make persuasive appeal here for the what is your purpose. Okay, next point is that use short sentences. Use short sentences. Then you have to write time and venue of that particular event. This is most important thing, time and venue. All these things are important in appeal writing. For example, if you are going to arrange a rally to raise fund to help tsunami affected people, then here you have to give the title at first to your appeal. Then you have to use slogans or your own sentences there, or you can say the catchy lines there. Then you have to write time and venue of your raising funds and from where you are starting that rally. You have to mention in this appeal, and you have to also note there who will join that rally. It means that some important personality of your locality, if he or she will join your rally, then you have to put that notice in your appeal also. Okay friends, these are the writing skills which are useful to you in your further studies. Okay, we will see the next part in the next lecture. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.